Mario Kart World doesn't have a story mode is a statement a lot of people are making right now, and it's created a lot of discourse surrounding the game. Not necessarily because a Mario Kart game needs a story mode, or that this game is at all light in content. I mean, we've seen a lot from this game so far. There's seamless, interconnected worlds with countless tracks and routes, some really cool new mechanics that add tons more skill and strategy that the series really was in desperate need of, and on top of all that, a roster of characters that seemingly will not end. Seriously, with every trailer, they add some random character that couldn't possibly drive a car and probably doesn't have arms, and just when you think it can't get weirder, we get a driving skeleton fish.
Mario.
This controversy instead mainly stems from this game being $80, making it the most expensive single video game of the modern era, with a game that historically wouldn't deserve such an insane price tag. Not only that, it's setting a tough precedent for the future of games prices and whether or not the next flagship titles from Mario and Zelda could go up in price even more. Especially when this racer doesn't change the formula that much from past entries to warrant $20 extra from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In criticizing the higher price, people are pointing to the options of the game, or lack thereof. A story mode, something that has been heavily requested by fans for years, is still not present here. I mean, heck, even Mario Kart DS had one, and that game released in 2005. Or did it? Okay, not the 2005 part, it did release that year, I wasn't kidding, but there's a story mode in Mario Kart DS? I completely forgot that this existed. It's been forever since I played that game. Why didn't it return as a feature? Ever. I mean, there's been 5 mainline games since Mario Kart DS. Where did the story mode go? In order to find out, I had to investigate. So I booted up the game and I beat the whole thing in under an hour and a half. Yeah, so Mario Kart DS has mission mode, located notably at the very bottom of the single player menu, and I can see why. The missions are sorted into 6 levels that could be considered worlds, but nothing really connects them. The levels just get slightly more difficult as the number increases. Each level has 8 missions and a boss that's unlocked once you beat all the missions in a level. Now, most missions in this game fit into one of 5 categories. There's driving through gates, collecting coins, racing characters, drifting a certain amount of times, and destroying boxes or other stage hazards. Yeah, there's a few more miscellaneous ones too, but most of the missions boil down to simply drive this specific route or complete this specific numbered objective. And after playing through the available missions, for the most part, I was underwhelmed. All the missions take place on either a course from Grand Prix or a map from the battle mode. There's no original areas, no interesting gimmicks or mechanics, heck, there aren't even rewards for beating missions. The mode ends up being a little bit pointless. The aforementioned gate system is just a simple tire model that's copied and pasted that you have to drive through. And the coins and other breakable objects are just placed within a random map from the main game, and you have to complete the objective within a given time limit. Then there's the boss battles. And that was the boss battles. In all seriousness, the boss battles are fine, but it's clear that with limited resources to create this mode, and limited ability as a racer to perform many actions, the fights are really basic. Which sort of brings me to my main point. What is expected from a Mario Kart story mode? Is it a big sprawling adventure?
Go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem.
Is it Mario Kart DS style missions?
Hit hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions.
Is it grand kart-bound boss battles? Okay, I'm not begging for that to return. Mario Kart DS can keep it. I'm not trying to downplay Mario Kart DS in saying any of this. If anything, that game pioneered this whole idea, and I, as well as many others, enjoyed mission mode. I mean, I sat down and played the whole thing for this video. Minus the secret unlockable 7th level that is just more of the same that I didn't care enough to get to. What I wanted to understand in playing DS is, what are we missing out on with Mario Kart World? And honestly, I couldn't find anything. At this point, we've only seen a short glimpse of what appears to be the missions of this game, activated through these P-switches in the overworld, and they are awesome. I mean, to start, instead of accessing each mission through a slow, clunky menu just for a short and underwhelming objective, you're just driving here, exploring the world in your car, and then seamlessly transition into a mission. And because of that, the missions don't feel shoehorned in like they've been placed on part of a random course to sort of pad out the game. They're baked into the world with unique obstacles and even objective markers. The first mission we see from this game is a coin collecting mission, but this time the coins are meaningfully placed with a unique path over some cool tight ropes and enemies. Then there's the gates, which look way better and use more intentional and really fun looking booster jumps and have unique enemies to avoid. Where Mario Kart DS introduced an interesting new concept thrown into pre-existing courses, Mario Kart World's world is built around it, making such a refined experience that I'm really excited to just explore. The issue of pricing does still stand, however, and this explanation, defense, whatever you want to call it, doesn't fully give the fans their coveted story mode either. While some people see the DS game's mission mode as its story mode, there's not really a story to be had. There's no dialogue, no cutscene. When I look at World though, I don't see a need for this. The game is made with a huge emphasis of playing together, whether that be by adding more players per race, the implementation of the new game chat feature, or the new modes. It seems like instead of using the game to tell a story, Nintendo would rather create a game with a social focus. Because at its heart, Mario Kart is a party game, an experience meant to be shared. So if Nintendo's giving us new, different ways to do this, I'm all for it. The new knockout, sprint-style race gives us a different format that's more intense with less downtime in between races. And if you want a more chill, laid-back exploration mode where you can just have fun finding secrets with friends, there's free roam. I see myself putting a lot more time into this game than Mario Kart 8 because there's so much more to collect and so many more experiences to be had when you give all these options. And if we're able to do these missions with friends or maybe compete in them to see who can get the shortest time, the missions would be one more wrinkle in the multiplayer catalog. So yeah, if you're on the fence about Mario Kart World or this new mission mode and have a spare minute or 90 like I did, maybe check out Mario Kart DS and let me know what you think. Thanks.